I'm the Serpent. I'll be your bartender tonight. I ain't seen you here before. You must be new.
Yes, I am. Very new.
So, what'll it be?
What'll what be?
You know, what do you want to drink?
I don't know. No one's ever asked me that before. Come to think of it, no one's ever asked me anything before.
What's your name?
Name?
Yeah, you know, what do people call you?
People?
People. Like yourself.
I don't know. I've never met anybody like me.
That makes two of us. Hello there. What can I get you?
I'm not sure.
Great. Another one. I suggest an apple margarita. I make a very good apple margarita.
Okay. I've never had an apple margarita before. Come to think of it, I've never had anything to drink.
You won't be sorry.
Wow.
Goes down smooth, doesn't it?
Yes, very smooth.
Just wait until that kicks in.
Kicks in? What do you mean? You left out the salt.
The what?
The salt? You always salt the rim of the glass when you serve a proper apple margarita. Also, you use too much liquor. Over one kick of vodka. But otherwise, not bad.
Hey, I thought you said you never had an apple margarita.
That's right, this is my first.
And how do you know so much about how to make one?
I have knowledge.
You know what they say about knowledge?
It's a dangerous thing.
Yeah, that's what they say, right?
But that depends on who's got the knowledge.
You're right. What do you think?
I don't.
Don't what?
Think.
I'm kidding. I'm talking about the babe at the end of the bar.
Babe?
You know, the babe, the skirt, Totty. She's alone and looks very available. If you get my drift.
I don't.
What?
Get your drift. I don't even know what it means to get your drift.
It means I think you have a real good chance with her. Why don't you give it a shot?
Why don't you give it a shot?
Normally I would, but I just have a feeling she's not into species dating. You don't want to propagate a species, don't you? Propagate. Get it on. Do the wild thing. I talk. Just find out how the woman talks.
What's a woman?
I believe he's an early prototype, but just how dumb did he have to make him? Let me explain. You are a human being. She is a human being. You are both human beings.
Oh, I don't think so.
Trust me, I've been around longer than you have. Which isn't saying much, but this I know. You're both human beings. You have the distinction of being the very first human being. She is what you might call the new and improved model. Go over and introduce yourself. Oh,
Hi.
Hi.
Want to propagate your species? I'm a human being.
Great.
You're a human being.
I know.
We are both human beings.
It's hard to believe, isn't it?
You're the new and improved model.
That goes without saying.
I talked to her.
she doesn't seem too impressed. Tell her something about yourself. Chicks love that.
What should I tell her?
Impress her, turn her on, get her all hot and bothered.
Hot and bothered. Wouldn't that make her uncomfortable?
This is going to be the shortest lived species in the history. Is there anything you know how to do?
I can lift big rocks. I'm very strong.
Yeah, it's not much, but it's a start. Go on.
I can lift big rocks.
Well, if I had a longer lever and a pivot point, theoretically I could lift very big rocks.
What's a pivot point?
You're not too bright, are you?
No, I'm a human being. Okay. You want to propagate the species?
Not the only man on Earth.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Excuse me. I couldn't help overhearing your conversation, but I don't mean to throw in a wet blanket or nothing, but unfortunately, he's the only man on Earth.
But you've got to be kidding.
I wish I was. It would make my life a whole lot easier.
He's it.
A small flaw in the master plan.
But he's...
I'm all.
I won't go that far.
Oh, he's not bad to me.
Well, no, but looks like everything, you know.
Yeah, that seals it. You're definitely not the male species. Anyway, it's up to you. It's him or the human race that ends right here, right now, when it's not even had a chance.
Oh, please, I really don't need the pressure.
You know what? Race ending with you too. It's such a bad thing.
Isn't there someone we can, like, hook him up with?
Yeah, he may be the only man, but you're the only woman.
Talk about a lousy deal.
If mankind is going to have a future,
By the way, how does this whole future mankind thing work, anyway?
well, it usually starts with a bottle of wine, then some,
Really?
and that's only for starters.
Tell me more. Oh. Oh. Oh, wow!
And right back then, you call out the Lord's name.
That's it.
Yeah, not exactly.
Oh, you're kidding!
Nah, that's how it works, I'm afraid.
Something that big is going to come out of something this small. How can that not be incredibly painful?
Wasn't mine.
And whose great idea was it?
I'm a serpent. We lay eggs.
I don't know. I can't. No.
If mankind is going to have a future,
Oh, fine. Things a woman has to do. Sit. I'm afraid we got off to a bad start. Why don't we try again? I can tell you a little something about me, and you can tell me a little something about you. Probably very little. Why don't I start? If that's okay with you?
Okay. And then we can propagate the species.
What can I say? You're smart. I know that can be a little off-putting, but it's the truth. I'm a fountain of knowledge. Well, for instance, I know that 1 + 1 equals 2.
and under the right circumstances, 1 + 1 can also equal 3.
Never mind. Where was
On the
I?
house.
You are being smart.
Yes, smart. I know that the sun is the center of our solar system. That the sky is full of planets, stars, novas, and supernovas.
I can lift heavy rocks.
Yes, I know why the grass grows, why it's dark at night, and what makes what causes volcanoes.
To kill an animal with my bare hands.
How charming.
I'm very strong,
You do have a nice physique.
but I'm not smart like you.
Who is? But you do have admirable and useful qualities.
What, because I can lift the heavy rock?
Yes, that can be very useful in situations where heavy rocks are needed to be lifted. And you can kill animals, you said so yourself.
Big deal.
It is a big deal for situations when you're hungry and you want some honey-braised animal.
It must be good to know the things you know.
Well, knowledge is power.
What's power?
The forces of nature, the world, and the inhabitants of that world.
And you can control all that
Yes, I can.
because you're smart.
That, and because I'm a woman.
He said that you and I are the same.
Not exactly.
I don't understand.
It's nothing to worry your pretty little head about.
But how can I be smart and know about the earth and the grass and the seas and controlling things? I'd like to have that power.
Well, then you would look after the children.
Children?
You do want to have children, don't
You're
you?
going a little fast, aren't you? We've only just met.
And it's going so well, don't you agree? But what is it, Cupcake?
We haven't talked about the future, about us, about real commitment.
Why do you let me worry about those things, and you worry about, well, looking incredibly hot?
Well,
Why don't we get out here? I know this little place in the land of Nod. It's just east of here.
I don't know.
Here. Have a little sip of my drink. It'll help you relax.
Really?
Trust me.
That's good. E equals MC squared. The square root of 81 is 9. Earth is the third planet from the sun.
What happened to him?
Knowledge.
Knowledge?
You were right. This is great. Knowledge is power.
And you know what they say about power?
It corrupts, and absolute power.
Corrupts, absolutely.
You knew this would happen. You planned it.
What's the use of a right angle triangle?
Where are you going?
Out.
Where?
To kick some ass and gain domination over all the creatures on Earth.
And when will you be back?
I'll be back when I'm back. For God's sake, do something with your hair.
Sorry, Cupcake!
And to think that this is only the beginning.